dolly Polly sleep has flown. Don't dare let her tremble alone for the witcher. Heartless cold, paid in coin of gold. He comes, he'll go, leave naught behind but heartache and woe. Deep, deep woe. It's all silent for the night. Cows turned in as daylight dies. But when soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths. My dear dolly Polly, shut your eyes, lie still, lie silent, utter no cries as the witcher, brave and bold, paid in coin of gold. He'll chop and slice, you cut and dice, you eat, you uphold. Eat you whole.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are gonna play a little bit of Witcher 3. Even though I just beat this game. Literally. What we are coming back for are all of those little pesky question marks that fill the entire map. Oh man, I can't wait for this new DLC. Where it at though? $2027 is a long time to wait. Long time. Wind's howling. So last where we left off, we were doing question marks. And this is one of the Hansas where you fight a gargantuan amount of people. Also, you break this wall right here and you will find a secret laboratory of Dr. Moreau or Professor Moreau, one of the two. Anyways, you'll find some notes about how he kidnapped his son Jerome to try and reverse the Witcher mutation, but it just didn't work. What's this? Gnomish prankings. Okay. I was about to say, like, how do you... Yeah, there's nothing left to find up in here.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
I love how they speak in rhymes.
Begone from my sight. Whoa, whoa, calm down.
Now,
Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought it was square to talk. My bad.
Boy, it's my body ready to blow. Now there is a hill.
killed Philibert Four Fingers without so much as breaking a sweat.
Our brave guardsman.
Most honored Witcher, the slaughter of Philibert Four Fingers von Witten. Quite the feat. You've my respect and gratitude forever and always. He'd squatted in those ruins for months, him and that Hans of his. Whoever they captured alive lived to regret not having been cleaved in battle.
Managed to assemble a pretty good bunch of men.
Refuse from all the world. Bandits, degenerates, drawn like flies to doo-doo. It's good you fell them to a man. You've my gratitude, and good prices for all time here.
Seems the Hansa was prepared for a long siege.
Oh yes, the rats had woven quite the nest. Some knights errant took swipes at them, but cracked their claws on those ruins.
Not surprised. Von Witten turned that rubble into a fortress. With a ballista in the lower courtyard, no less.
Well, that machine was most like there to fight off the winged lizards. A whole host live in these hills. Alert eye on the sky at all times, Witcher.
Your goods. Mind if I have a glance? Thanks. Farewell.
Good luck on your path. Just in, jewel-encrusted galligaskins. The latest rage. Master Witcher, might I have a moment, please?
Sure tucked away that beast of them.
Guess that's a champion. The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Whoa there, Roach.
Pretty close to this question mark.
Look at that! Now, tits, you have to go and tweak yours.
May the gods' will be done!
Watch out!
Get him, buddy.
You saved my life. I shall never forget it. I thank you for saving my life. Remember, Witcher, history is wrought by those who can hang heroes.
No magic on humans, huh? I mean, you can. Although it's going to be a pain in the ass for those dudes with the shield. You'll have to roll behind them and hit them from behind. Faithful friend. Huh?
This all bodes very good.
Ooh, he's got a mirror. I wonder if he's a friend of Master Mirror. Alright. Sometimes you can find some good shit just hidden in a bag.
Faster.
You know what I just realized? I'm gonna have to... Is that what this one is? No. Why does it look like that? I think I might know why. That is interesting. Doesn't give me the option to... Alright, it just saved. That's cool. Let me, Oh, shit. Yeah, I guess you could use rend. So I noticed the colors right now, they looked a little washed out compared to how it actually looks on my game screen. And I know I changed like an HDR setting when I was playing Cyberpunk, but like essentially what's happening is I've got HDR on my PC running natively and then also turned on in the game, and it's fucking up the colors on the screen. So without having to turn it off on the PC natively, I think what I'm gonna have to do is quit to main menu, because I don't think you can change that option. Doesn't give it. Is there a way to turn off HDR? Yeah, but like I streamed this whole game and like I wasn't having these issues before, so I think I'm gonna have to go on my computer and change the display settings, which is kind of annoying. And ta-da! The color is back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what though, man. Like the difference between like console and PC. I used to think it's like, oh, it's not even that crazy of a difference. The PS5 looks amazing, and it does, but honestly, it still just does not compare to PC. But you see it like how it doesn't look washed out now. It's because I had HDR turned on my PC, and it was also on in the game. So it's like running the game's HDR algorithms and the PC's HDR algorithms at the same time.
You've the look of a knight.
It just causes the stream to look washed out. Oh, I done passed this question mark.
You, hey, with the blades on your back. Help us. Look, monsters all
The
about.
beast beat down, the bells
Hey,
should be
Tony
particularly
Champion,
eager
the
to
bells
please.
must give you one hefty reduction.
I mean, I think I was going to these monsters anyways. I meant to have pygmy.
Kiki more breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Oh shit. I was reading the chats and I just lit myself on fire. Holy crap. I've never seen blood in his hair like that. That's new? Alright, I don't know if there's anything else. Alright.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Hell yeah.
With the beast beat down, the bells should... particularly eager to please.
Come, Roach. Man, I just can't wait for this new expansion. I'm hearing that it's gonna be in Sedaris. Which, if we look at the map from... really don't give you like a full-on view. Here, we do world map. Alright, so we got Karamorn up here in the north. Novigrad over here. Velen's no man's land right here. So, hey, what's up, man? I appreciate the follow, Savage. Who's that? That's for Twitch? Savage Country Girl. Hell yeah. Thank you for the follow. All right, so Sidaris is actually located in this area right here, right just slightly south of Velen's no man's land. Are you off today? All right, that's what's up. You stream too, I'm guessing, huh? It is similar. So Sidaris is located here, and fun thing about Sidaris is this is where that story takes place in the Sword of Destiny book, when he's dealing with the mermaid Shianaz, and Little Eye. That all takes place in the kingdom of Sidaris, which is also where Dandelion's from. He's got family there, and yeah, one of his family members was part of that story. And as far as the sword, that sword is definitely a silver sword, and I feel like that silver sword is definitely has something to do with, because I mean, let's face it, who uses silver swords? You know what I mean? Um, Not many people are out there using silver swords. So, that being said, it's gotta be a witcher's sword, right? Yeah, the celebration of Bellatin is probably gonna have a lot to do with it. Um, this monster that's behind Geralt, I almost feel like it's got a female look to it. So if we're thinking Witcher 4, Ciri, becoming a Witcher and stuff, a silver sword that might have belonged to a Witcher, um, and a female looking tree monster. Now, there, I hate to bring the show into this, but there's like this part in the show where um Eskel gets like possessed by a Leshen, but it's not really a Leshen. It's like some kind of, I mean, I guess they called it like an ancient Leshen, but like it was doing things that Leshens normally couldn't do. Like it was a mutated Leshen. But it had infected him. So what if this tree monster looking thing is actually a cursed, human, a woman who may or may not have been a witcher, and this is her sword, and somehow this is going to tie into Ciri becoming an actual witcher, is what I think. I mean, Geshaft is definitely a silver sword, but I think this is obviously a sword of its own. Now, we do know that there are other swords that have similar qualities, like the same that hilt style with that ornamentation at the bottom of the hilt. And with the ornamentation here, these little cylindrical circle things, there are swords that have these in the game, and all of those swords are elven swords. Um, they're all made by elves. They all have elven names, like names that sound like elder speech. So um, we can probably assume that this sword is of elven um, descent, I guess, elven creation. Um, Imagine that, an elven witcher, an elven witcher. Holy shit! An elven witcher would kind of tie in really fucking neatly with Ciri because she has the elder blood. So um that's interesting. Kayed Merkfit. I mean, it could be. It could be. But that Sidaris rumor came out way before like all of these rumors for this expansion started really uh taking hold. I think it's gonna be Sidaris, but you know, it's all speculation at this point. We will know when it comes out. But yeah, I'm gonna say that this is an elven sword, and I'm gonna go into the game and bring up some of the swords that look similar. But man, I ended up selling a lot of these swords, like the named swords, I just to get quick money. But I've played through this game so many times, it gets to a point where it's like, yeah, I don't ever use these swords. Um, yeah, elven sword, got the blood of the elder blood, elven witcher. And if they figured out a way to do the mutation without the trial of the grasses, because if it's a different type of mutation, not using the trial of the grasses, meant for elven blood, that could be the thing that kind of skips over that whole mess with nobody remembering how to do the trial of the grasses anymore, um and the equipment being you know kind of broken, and some of it missing, probably because of the events of Witcher 1 with Azar Javed. um because that's kind of a mess to deal with, like trying to figure out how to make her a witcher. But if they tie it in with this sword with an elf that's also a witcher from the past, I don't know, man. There's a lot of thoughts racing inside my head, but I'm sure we are going to learn more in the upcoming Summer Gamescom. I think is what it's called. It's not too far away. I want to say June 5th is they were gonna have something. Is that the Gamescom? I think it is. Hey, Peachy, man, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. You know what I just realized? This thing is not.
Gotcha.
Holy
And my Roman Empire.
So that's my my TTS thing, and apparently it was not working. But yeah, I could sit here and talk about this new expansion all day, but we're gonna go play more. Well, actually, let's go back to this world map. You said the Tower of the Swallows is right before the Duchy of Toussaint. That's crazy that the first game literally just takes place in this area right here. And you get all these towns here, not named. It's possible, man. You do got a whole other section here. And you also got this right here. That is Sidaris. Damn, they even had like a little section right here. Maybe that's like the Kovir Povis region. Could be. Damn, that's only a hop and a skip away from Kaer Morhen. Wow. It'll definitely be fun. Whatever it ends up being.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its written.
Now would be good time for the cat. That's disgusting. Fuck, man, I should have just had it fucking... I guess I'm gonna have to do it that way.
Silver.
Damn, this guy had a lot. Let's see what this written oath was. I, Aubin Rodier, my crest the Skylark, do hereby solemnly vow the foul beasts which infest the caves and the Marcescent woods shall be by my hand be smitten to the death. This task shall I complete or fall a corpse myself. This I swear on my honor. I shall not flee the field of battle, shall not use any trickery or foul play, and shall fight worthily and with my visor raised. I solidify my vow with this present document submitted in the presence of 7 witnesses. Aubin Rodier of the Skylark Crest. You're a dead man now.
Kiki more breeding ground. Gotta destroy it if they're to disappear for good.
Hey, usually they make these things like destroyable, but I guess not. Yeah, I've been here, right? Looks like it. So where does that other path lead? Is it a way out? Interesting. All right, next. It's not too far from here. Only but 65 paces this way. Ah, more monsters. crap. So many. Yeah, there's only one place I can go for my stash at this point.
Damn, something's seriously wrong here.
Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama. And surprises. Numerous surprises. You, Father, are also in for a surprise. You did not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. He will never again taste life's beauty, and you, Father, soon you must reach up to your son's hanging corpse and take the sack full of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. Yikes.
Come on.
My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health. As you know, my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon we shall stand together at the marital altar, but I hope you understand this must be a ceremony to make the Duchessa herself green with envy. Do not think this an admonishment in any way, my dear, but we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball with which we both deserve. But do not be sad, I have found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck at the bottom of the Saint Sartor, but I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gail Sask decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river, and what a ball it was. Beautifully coiffed grandees dames, grands dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts and striking doublets. Gael apparently took a crate of jewelry aboard. Okay. And changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The wind snapped the mast and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in gold and jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I have obtained the key to Gael Sask chess. Well, the Black Widow, huh? Oh, he's stuck. I must reach the surface. Oh, yeah? Right? Hey, man. When the game is that good, man, I don't know, man. It's like the perfect storm. Because with The Witcher 4 coming out, having a story to kind of bridge that with the Witcher 3, instead of making like the first half of the game being like how she became a Witcher, they can do that with this expansion. That way Witcher 4 starts off with her already a Witcher. And that would be pretty cool. Right? That would be cool. I mean, we won't be seeing Cyberpunk for at least... Oh my god, am I gonna make it? I might not make it. At least until after the Witcher 1 remake, I believe. Because right now their release schedule would be this expansion for The Witcher 3. Like, holy crap, I'm almost dead. Oh, there's gonna be a new Edge Runner series? Holy shit. That would be amazing. So it would be the expansion, then it would be The Witcher 4, then it's going to be The Witcher 1, and then Cyberpunk 2, and then like The Witcher 5. I'm sure they'll have cameos from some of the characters from season 1. I mean, obviously David's not going to be there, but yeah, that's right. Fool's Theory is doing the expansion along with CDPR, and they're also going to be doing the Witcher 1 remake, which is gonna be amazeballs. I literally just got done playing The Witcher on my channel. All right, we are going to the next question mark, which looks like this place. Sweetness. Well, nah, Lucy's still alive. Isn't she? Fuck, man, it's been so long since I've seen it. So yeah, no. Yeah, Falco and Lucy, but I'm pretty sure Lucy doesn't want to be found. So yeah, probably Falco. It might be Falco if they did like a cameo. Escape Artist Journal. A professional escapologist. This time I was given a contract in Tucson. This is going to be a piece of cake. The guards are fat and drowsy and the walls pocked. I was given a thorough hiding today. Those guards are fat and indolent, true, but they know how to whip. Blast. I think I'm getting too old for this. I'll finish this contract, and then it's time for a change of trades. Ha! I'm one lucky whoreson. My fellow inmate, a man wrongfully convicted, told me a story about an elven treasure trove hidden underwater somewhere south of the prison. I believe he sensed I was planning an escape. I was supposed to take that sly rogue with me in exchange for the key. Perhaps that's my ticket to an early retirement. I completed my dig only to learn I had miscalculated and exited right into the lake. My companion had not learned to swim, it seems, and now he never will, for he sleeps the big sleep, dreaming of fish. Sadly, I didn't manage to take the key to the elven treasure from him. It took all my strength just to get back to our cell, where a pack of guards were waiting for me. They knocked out a few of my ribs and a handful of teeth, but I should heal. Things are good. They moved me to another cell. Bars on the window. Saw the days when elves ran to Saint. I'll loosen the rotten rods, and this evening, and then it's into the lake. It's a long drop, true, but that's no worry for me. Then I'll report back to my employer and check out that tale about a treasure. If all goes well, I'll soon be done with escapology. Well, it doesn't seem like all went well. How did I complete the quest? I didn't even do it. I'd say he jumped and landed in the bushes. I don't see how I completed it though. What was it called? I wish it would just tell me. I'm not gonna sit here and look through it. I'd have to like go look at the recording. So I actually just started my playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, I've beaten it before, but I've never played it on PC, and now that I've got a PC, I think now is a good time to play. Considering I've beaten all the Witcher games and still want to be playing CDPR games. Really? You're not gonna let me up here?
You asked for it.
What's the meaning of this? Well, Witcher?
I don't know what you guys are guarding. Ain't nothing over there. Damn, they got people up there? Damn, now I kind of want to get up there. I guess it's the prison. Looks like all the question marks are in the top half. I mean, I guess I could go to these ones. But we are gonna fast travel, my friends. Seems closer. Alright, there's a trick to getting these guys.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it. Run, Roach.
I believe I can fly. And what do we have here?
You'll find me a harder nut to crack.
Around your spine.
That ding-a-ling. Where the fuck is my phone? Take out that dingling quail, the bumhole peeping weed yankers trying to get us killed. That caravan was armed to the teeth this time. He tipped off his black-plated buds at the embassy. I'm sure of it. We still slaughtered the lot of them, of course, but have lost a few good lads of our own. The Grim Fandango, huh? Ratatouille. This is annoying. Find the chest with the loot, huh? The inconstant gardener. Fuck if I know, man. Well, fucking kids. Fuck. My bad, man. It doesn't automatically translate for me. I just gotta send some money to my daughter. Alrighty. The Witcher 3. Yeah, this is it. I don't know where the fuck this fucking chest is. In The Witcher 3, there's a chest for the constant or the inconstant gardener mini quest. Where do I find that?
The chest for the constant gardener quest is located in the village of Claywitch, south of Crow's Perch in Velen. You can...
No. This is in Toussaint, and it's the inconstant gardener.
My bad. You're entirely right. I mixed up the quest names. For the inconstant gardener in Toussaint, the locked chest is right next to where you find the key. Look directly to the left of the grain sack, where you looted the key and orders, tucked hidden among the stack of wooden barrels.
Well, I feel sheepish. Holy crap. Yeah, he had the money. Ugh. Interesting. To the next question mark.
Giddy up.
Top 5? What the fuck?
For the rescue, Witcher.
What are the other top 4?
Fetch this empty dead, sweep up here, watch it all. Aye, the pigs can fly.
Yeah, man. I feel you, man. Definitely my personal favorite as well. I've literally been playing all the Witcher games for the last almost 2 months now, and I just started a playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077. But I kind of wanted to come back and do some of these question marks, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. I don't have any quests to do because I beat them all. It's just like secondary quests, which if I do all the question marks, I'll end up doing this anyways. And scavenger contracts, which if I do the question marks, I'll probably end up doing those as well.
Wine, like all things noble, requires patience.
What are you doing back there?
Slow now. Whoa.
Well, a lot of people haven't played the OG Witcher because of damn, did I already go past? Yeah, I guess I need to. Cyberpunk wasn't for me, unfortunately. Well, Cyberpunk is definitely a different type of story, but all the RPG elements that we love from the Witcher series is definitely there in the in Cyberpunk. And the OG Witcher, yeah, people didn't really get a chance to play it because it's literally only on PC. But if you ever do get a PC, man, I was able to pick up the entire trilogy, Witcher 1, 2, and 3, and the DLCs for about $15 on Steam, which was amazing. Like, again, I've been playing this for like the last almost 2 months. Was able to play through the complete story of Geralt of Rivia up to this point.
I plan to get it whenever the new Steam machine comes around. That's my goal for switching to PC.
Yeah, the Steam machine is gonna close that gap for sure, man. Oh, okay, we got some hidden treasure. Oh, wrong one. Where's the hidden treasure? Ooh. That's a lot of florins. I don't believe in coincidences. Believing in coincidences is a privilege the officer commanding the Imperial Embassy's Defense Brigade cannot afford. Huh. Caravan transporting wine purchased for the Imperial Court was attacked and robbed within the borders of the duchy. Uh-huh. Well, I see that didn't work out for you. Where's the next one? Not too far.
Run, Roach.
Interesting. Oh, it's a place of power. This is where the unseen elder is.
My break's over and I have to run, but I'll catch another stream soon.
Holy crap, I can go back there?
Place of power. Should draw.
Yo, hold on, I gotta save the game. Hold the fuck up. All right, no worries, Cyril, man. Have a good one, and I'll be playing, man. I'll be around. Thanks for the follow and all that. Holy shit. All right, so for those of you who don't know, this is the cave where you find the unseen elder. I've already completed all my quests, and obviously I didn't go the path of the unseen elder because everybody survived in my playthrough. So why is it letting me come in here? Is there an interaction I could have with him? Well, so much for the DLC, right? Geralt done seen the unseen elder, now that's it. Game over. Now, I want to try something, but hold on one second. Here's my idea. What if I had black blood, using black blood when he bites me? Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. What's up, bro? I'm doing pretty good. Just doing these question marks, man. I don't have any more quests to do, but
Lander me blind. I would be gone, if not for your aid, comrade. It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchess
So,
summoned, and you.
I kind of did already go through some DLC info. Like, I've come to the conclusion that, let's see, so I've come to the conclusion that this sword right here, this third sword, um it's a silver sword, so I believe this sword belonged to a Witcher of the past. Um, and somebody on YouTube was kind of going over the details of this sword. There are other swords in The Witcher 3 that have these designs on the pommel. They don't look exactly like this sword, but they have the same designs here and also on the hilt. This little design right here they have on some swords in The Witcher 3. Now, the thing that all those swords have in common are that they're elven swords. So they're of elven design. So with that being said, um, who the hell carries silver swords? There's only one type of person that carries silver swords in the Witcher universe, and that's Witchers, because silver swords are used for monsters, and Witchers slay monsters. So I'm gonna go on a leap here and say that this silver sword is
I found they were saying that Silver Blade is the same sword that Ciri has in her tech demo.
It's different. It is different. I mean, we can go to the tech demo. I'm sure we could pull up
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie. We return to town.
So, it doesn't look the same. She does have one that's got a red scabbard, but it's got the straight crossguard. That's her steel sword. Um, yeah, it isn't quite the same sword. this would be the tech demo, even though it's in 9/16, but
Let
not
weeds be
quite the
weeds,
same
Kelpie.
sword.
Oh, it's in the cinematic, my bad.
It's the same swords, man. Same from the tech demo. So the only other place this sword shows up,
I swear they are playing me with this information.
the only other place that sword shows up is in the 10. All right. So looking at this photo, I wish they could let me do like a full screen, but in the bottom corner here, that's the sword, and it's already been confirmed that this promotion that they put out, I think it was like May 1st, which is when Bellaton happens in the Witcher universe. It's like when April becomes May. So that's Bellaton. So some curious things about this picture. We have the sword that's in the expansion art. And
Right.
right here by Geralt's face in that tree, we see this hand. This hand that looks very, very similar to this hand. So this is the only other artwork that we have regarding the expansion for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Oh.
So we got the hand, we got the sword, and at first glance, you would think it's, just Geralt and Dandelion, a celebration. You wouldn't really think much of it. But now that we've got the expansion confirmed, people have spotted that that's the same sword. Now, I think it's an elven sword, and I have a feeling they're going to be bringing info or lore about an old Witcher that was an elf, an elven Witcher. And I think that's how they're going to make Ciri a Witcher, because she has the Elder Blood, right? So I would imagine to mutate elves, it would be different than humans.
The first Witcher?
What do you mean the first Witcher? Oh, I don't know about the first Witcher. It could be just like an elven Witcher, you know what I mean? Or like maybe the first Witcher that was an elf. Maybe there isn't any other Witchers that are elves. I just think it would be cool if it was like an elven Witcher, because however they made an elven Witcher, I think would work for Ciri, because she has elder blood, which is, the blood of the elves, or of the end shade. They're like pure blood elves. So if there was a way to
because Witchers stemmed from elves fused with monster blood. I think they are gonna bring that to this lore.
I mean, if it has nothing to do with elves, then it's just, a sword that was made by the elves. It's like elven architecture or something. But it would be cool, a cool way of tying it in, and the fact that none of the original schools, make Witchers anymore. They don't train new Witchers. So, how is she gonna get the mutation done? I feel like if there was an elven Witcher and they had like a different process of doing the mutation, of doing like the trial of grasses for, it's like just a different process for elves or whatever, that could work nicely into finding out or figuring out how Ciri becomes a Witcher. I don't know. Could be. It would be cool. But I guess we won't know more until they release more in the summer, which, the summer's not that far away. We're, this close to June, and June is technically summer. June, July, August. That's summer to me. So I guess we'll see. I'm hoping that I'm gonna be
I am excited
close
to see
right.
how they will do it for sure, but I am mad they are releasing this in late August.
Whoa. Who told you August? Because from what they announced is that they were going to be releasing it in 2027, which is a lot farther away than August. I know some of the reports before they announced it were saying like September, August, but now that it's been announced,
I meant the info for the game Biwahaha.
Oh, okay.
DLC.
Well, technically it's an expansion. Somebody from CD Projekt Red was like, it's not a DLC. DLCs are like extra in-game items or something that you get for free, like cosmetic items. But the expansion is like a full-on story, like and new characters and new locations, and so they're calling it an expansion. But yeah, we should get some information sometime in summer. I'm hoping it's sooner.
OH that explains the 20 GBS they're adding to it. I am tracking now.
They say it's going to be along the same scope as Blood and Wine. So Blood and Wine, man, you can put a lot of time into Blood and Wine with all the side quests and the main quest. And
Something's not right.
Thank the heavens. Blood and Wine was amazing.
Yeah, did you watch the their announcement that they had? The for the Blood and Wine anniversary? Here, man, I'm gonna have to pull that up. Give me a second.
I did not. I was waiting for newer information, Biwahaha.
Celebration that we shared a few weeks ago.
Okay, so you can see I was already watching this. So,
PCs. Now, we know that you have so many questions. Yesterday we were really flooded with them, and we appreciate it immensely. We're not going to go into too much of it right now because we want to share more with you when the time is right, and you are going to hear more in late summer. But for now, we wanted to answer some of the more pressing questions that have come up for us.
So the first question would be, are you still releasing cross-platform mod support for The Witcher 3?
And happy to say, really easy answer for us. The answer is yes. We are still working away on it. We don't have anything to share with you today, but rest assured, it is coming.
It is coming. So, second question.
Yes.
What is Songs of the Past about?
Okay, so we won't give too much away right now again because we want you to experience it when you play. But as a few eagle-eyed people have already seen over the last 24 hours, there are some hints for you waiting on a very important evening in Witcher lore, Belleton Night, in our Belleton celebration that we shared a few weeks ago. So keep looking for clues.
Maybe they missed something. Who knows? Question number 3.
Okay.
How big the Songs of the Past?
Okay.
Right here.
So Songs of the Past will be aligned with what you're familiar with Blood and Wine, and what you've come to experience and expect from us when we do our expansions.
So it's expansion.
It's an expansion. Let's be clear.
You know, I just want to shout out that as a person not working on this, I'm super excited. I just can't wait. And of course, it's very exciting to see how, again, after all these years, it's still this much.
Yep, straight from the horse's mouth.
And the world is just insane. So great job. Can't wait.
For sure. I am going to hit Amelia with a couple of questions now that, again, pressing in the community. Amelia, will there be new Gwent cards in Songs of the Past?
Is Pavel Buja here? Ryan Skull here?
Man,
He's
oh
not
man,
down there.
this is gonna be huge.
I mean, guys,
No pun
Witcher 3
intended.
equals Gwent, more Gwent coming. Simple as that.
New fucking Gwent cards, man. Hell
We'll
yes.
see if he's up for more Gwent.
And another thing that came up quite a bit yesterday, which was cool, was why does Geralt have 3 swords?
So yes, Geralt is holding a sword. It is a very important sword for the story, and you will get to know it once the game is out. So just
Love a good Gwent
few
sesh.
more
Hell yes.
more streams before that when you guys reveal it.
Awesome. So, I think once again, to everybody, thank you so much for all of the messages. We truly have been noting down all of the questions that have been coming through. A lot of them, we're not going to spoil anything just yet. So please stay tuned until late summer when we will share more. But I guess on this note, that's kind of it for us for today. So Casper, Magda, do you have final words for our 10th anniversary of Blood and Wine?
I would just like to say thank you for having me here because, like I mentioned, I'm always, just scribbling away and
They should
doing
add a
blogs
Gwent
on the
multiplayer
screen, and
tavern
it's so
for
easy to
Witchers.
forget who are you actually making
A multiplayer tavern for Witchers. That would be awesome.
It's
It really
so
would.
important to remember that what you're doing is actually for the people and somebody's going to enjoy it because it gives me so much energy to keep working. So thank you.
Thank you.
Same for me. Thank you so much for inviting me here. As I've been away from the Witcher's world for a bit, so it was really nice to get back here, even for this small, brief moment. Thank you, Maj and the crew, for working on the new stories to tell in this.
So, they don't answer any other questions. They do have like a little preview for.
I can only imagine at this point, but yeah, this world is so glorious.
Yeah. And I'm gonna show you where I got the information about the sword being an elven sword. So I think if we go to my history, maybe I know how to do it on my. Here we go.
Super useful app that lets you very easily customize of Velen, which of course is where much of Witcher 3 takes place. And I find the Sidaris rumor, which by the way long predates the official announcement of this expansion, I find it so interesting because Sidaris was built on the ruins of an elvish city. And also, it directly connects to something else that we will talk about in a little bit. I won't speculate much further on the elf connection right this second.
Okay, so I done skipped the entire part. Okay. Of course, another freaking ad, man.
the art for Songs of the Past, I immediately felt like I recognized that sword from somewhere in Witcher 3, and I wasn't crazy. Yesterday, I spent hours looking at every single sword in Witcher 3, hundreds of them, both silver and steel, and unless everything we're about to get into is a huge coincidence, then that sword in Geralt's hands is heavily hinting at what this expansion will be about, at least part of it, what that sword's role is. So first of all, the crossguard with the 3 circles at each end of it. That is directly from Witcher 3, and which swords use it? Well, 2 in total, both silver, one called Hav-Karen and another called Meltith. And what do those 2 swords have in common? Well, they're both elven, and if you look closely, what do you notice about the Meltith sword specifically? Well, that one also has the same exact pommel, the flower, that can be seen in the sword Geralt is holding in the Songs of the Past key art. It's unmistakably the same, and that pommel is also used by multiple other elven swords in Witcher 3. It's clearly meant to be an elven sword Geralt is holding. In fact, there are like 5 other swords in Witcher 3, every single one of them elven, if you wanted more proof, that has a modified version of that same crossguard with the 3 circles at each end. But anyway, I find the elf connection so interesting because one of the big rumors about this expansion, and this one came straight out of Poland, quite frankly, the leaks out of Poland have been the only ones worth listening to, the only ones that have proven to be true, but one rumor I've continued to hear is that this new expansion will take place in Cydaris. And if you don't know, Cydaris is a small kingdom directly connecting to and
Whoa,
to
I
the
hadn't
west of
noticed that.
Velen, which of course is where much of Witcher 3 takes place. And I find the Cydaris rumor, which by the way long predates the official announcement of this expansion, I find it so interesting because Cydaris was built on the ruins of an elvish city. And also, it directly connects to something else that we will talk about in a little bit. I won't speculate much further on the elf connection right this second, but I will say that elven sword Geralt is holding really got me thinking. And speaking of it, speaking of the sword, let's go back to it, because something else I realized yesterday while digging through, well, everything, was that this isn't the first time we've seen that sword. Yes, we've seen the elven components of it in Witcher 3, and hell, the scabbard Geralt is holding is almost identical to Ciri's scabbard, although, to be fair, Witcher 3 only has a few different scabbards that are reused all over the place, and it's not an exact match anyway. The metal portion at the top is different from Ciri's, from both her scabbard in Witcher 3 and in the Witcher 4 footage we have. But anyway, what I was getting to was that just 3 weeks ago, CDPR kind of randomly put out a post wishing everyone a happy Beltane. Which, if you don't know, Beltane is an elvish holiday, there the elves are again, signifying the 5th elvish month. It's a celebration that humans in the Witcher world then adopted, and CDPR's post a few weeks ago was accompanied by some brand new artwork of Geralt and Dandelion. Geralt in the corner brooding as per usual if we're talking about book Geralt, and Dandelion playing a song for people celebrating. Why does this matter? Well, in the bottom left corner you can see, very clearly, the same exact sword from the expansion announcement lying next to Geralt in the grass. And if you look in the background of the artwork, framed just between Geralt's face and the tree Dandelion is leaning up against, you can see what looks to be a hand hanging down. A hand that is almost identical to the tree monster's hand that we see in the Songs of the Past expansion art. This, in my opinion, cannot be a coincidence. That Beltane tweet was only 3 weeks ago. In the artwork, Geralt and Dandelion are in the woods with Dandelion playing a song as a fire burns, and then yesterday we get this announcement for a DLC called Songs of the Past, with Geralt holding the same sword from the Beltane artwork as a tree monster looms behind him and sparks fly from the lower left-hand corner. I mean, maybe I sound like a conspiracy theorist right now. Okay, this is future me interrupting as I was editing this exact part of the video.
So, yeah, man, I would say it's an elven sword, and the Cydaris connection being like right there next to Velen and in between Velen and Skellige, it just kind of makes sense. And the info is coming from Poland. So
I see.
If we go to the world map here. All right, so Cydaris would be in this area. We got Velen here and Skellige here. So it wouldn't be too much of a leap. I've heard other people saying that it could be here. Something with the druids. I think that was that you that said that. Could have been. It might have been somebody else. But yeah, I'm kind of leaning more towards the Sidaris one. That guy's video was pretty good. Oh, I wish I could have put something like that together. But I have to work and just not enough time in the day to do everything and play video games. You know? So I'll let the professionals do it for now. And I'll keep playing my games and
For sure.
doing
And
the
it's okay.
speculation. Appreciate it. So we were going here. Okay. He was saying something about something not being right.
I am here for the ride. Let's hunt, am I right?
Hell yeah. We got Barghest.
Show me what you got.
These things move quick. Freaking Barghest, what a pain in the ass. Oh, we got a little bit of an elven ruin here. Oh, this is an amphitheater. We got a cave entrance. Huh. Journal laced with perfume smelling of bergamot, jasmine, and cedar. Finally, I have found a solution for the Imperial Dramatic Academy examinations. I shall reenact Elsa de Longpres' most famous role, her final performance, the one where she died on stage. The most perfect actorly act that has ever been acted. Then they will be forced to advance me. This role is too difficult. My teacher is still not pleased. Perhaps I simply lack the talent. It is hard to measure up to Elsa's legend. Now I know what I was missing. I must feel the role, recreate the entire evening at the amphitheater with candles, wine, the works, just like Elsa once did. The aura of that place might provide the help I need. They say Elsa spent nearly her entire life there. Folk claim the amphitheater is haunted, and that is why no more plays are performed there. Apparently, everyone who has tried to act out Elsa's scene on that amphitheater stage has died in mysterious circumstances. Old wives' tales. Even if it is haunted, I believe Elsa's spirit will give me its blessing. Tonight, I set out. I have prepared candles, acquired 2 bottles of the very same wine Elsa drank right before her death. I will rehearse and rehearse and rehearse until at last I believe, indeed, I am Elsa. Holy crap, this thing goes on even more. Holy crap. The day now dies, it collapses into itself, as does my soul. Darkness, like a stifling vapor, shall soon swallow me. No, now I am at last ready to renew the memory of Ghost in my heart. I shall light the candles. Let the first light flicker for the lad, a mere child, who was smitten and perished on the field of battle at high noon without a murmur. Let now the second flicker, for he who wished to fetch me a jewel from the bottom of the well never surfaced to see the light of this world again.
She really is feeling this role.
Right? Let the third flicker for the husband, handsome as a statue, cold as the stone, who left me alone and in darkness departed. Anonymously he died, in the woods he perished. Let the fourth flicker for he who loved so beautifully, so heatedly delighted, and in this fire was consumed. And the fifth flicker for you, my beloved, my faithful companion, my hapless husband, racked by disease, you lie in the earth most shallow of all. All candles now flicker, so lovely, so white. Men, boys, husbands, mine all. I love you to the last. Now behold the wine. I drink it, and with it sanctify your memory.
Girl acted the marked scene, looks like. Been expired. Or did something kill her? Wonder what'll happen if I reenact the scene.
Oh, this is interesting.
Oh yes, I remember this quest.
Wrong.
Wrong. That's not good. All right.
Need to backtrack along her prints, then light the candles in the same order she did.
Okay.
I believe if you use cat eyes, you can retrace her steps. Oh, they show it now long.
But if you use the superior cat, it will show the footprints without you having to do the Oh wait, no it doesn't. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just do it with the old Witcher senses. Alright. So I want to do it in the same order that she did. So I have to backtrack. And then to this one. Alright, I guess this is the first one. Then we go to this one. Then we go to this one. Sounds like a hag down there. And we go to this one.
Ready. Now to drink.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this isn't looking good. It looks like my sword is damaged. I'm surprised that didn't kill her. Come on, man. Is that cheering? A key-shaped pendant?
Pendant's a key. Could be a locked cubby around here somewhere.
Watching you play gives me inspiration to finish Heart and Stone. Low-key trying to plat the game.
I have platinumed the game.
Someone placed an illusion here.
But what's it called? In this playthrough, I don't have like everything completely done. All right. That can't be it. There's gotta be more. That can't just be one little... That's not what I was looking for then. And that's the water hag. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah? Alrighty.
Rumbling gibberish is frying me.
Yeah, bro. I love the little noises that those monsters make and stuff, man. Specifically the hags. They was like holy shit. So somebody was trying to kill her. Well, apparently they succeeded because she's dead and she definitely turned this amphitheater into a hellish landscape. Okay, let's go kill some hags. So hit me with the shit.
Yes.
Off with their heads. I didn't get a finisher on that one. Yeah, that's a little far. Oh, don't fall in the wood. Kind of glad they're changing the PC requirement or the game requirements for running The Witcher 3, because it sounds like they're gonna finally upgrade the DX12 settings to like true DX12 rather than whatever the hell they did for the next gen update, because when I first started playing this game on PC, there was so much issues with like this memory leak that it took me a while to get the settings just right so that the game wouldn't fucking crash.
Oh, dang.
Master Witcher!
You, sir, are a witcher. The very one the Duchessa summoned.
Guilty as charged. And you gotta be someone who wants something from me.
It's like you read my mind. You see, those caves are like cellars the gods carved out for their own stores. Spacious, dry.
Just some monster lives inside him.
A soothsayer. Gods be kelted, a soothsayer. So, will you help?
Might help, might not. Depends on whether we can agree on a fee.
Just give it to me.
Good. Yeah.
Sure.
I've sweat dripping down my bum furrow.
Oh, I'm almost dead. Sounds huge. It's a Shalmar. Holy crap. Was not expecting him to roll at me like that. Alrighty then. This is like an interesting cave. Usually they reuse the same cave systems. Like you'll notice that some of the caves look similar to other caves that you've been in. But this is pretty unique the way they did this one.
So?
Problem solved. Shaelmar that lived in the cave won't pester you anymore.
Superb! I've gained a warehouse, and you've gained my gratitude.
Alright, what do you got in
Mind
stock?
showing me what you're selling?
Nothing useful.
See you later.
You'll not find work here. Not paying work, that is.
GTG, but glad I got to toss a coin to a Witcher tilde.
Hell yeah. I appreciate it, man. See you next time, man. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh Valley of Plenty. What do we got going on here? There's a lot of broken mirrors and mirrors standing around. Very interesting.
Harpies got their nest here.
Father's hounding me to do some chores again. With all his nagging, I shall never finish my ingenious mechanism. At least Mumsy supports me and lent me her mirror along with 2 others I bought with my savings. I will be able to test whether the device I have invented will indeed work. But first I shall sum up the beginning of my tale for the benefit of any who happen upon it. Only at this moment, my dearest love, Alice, dwells with her family at an estate snuggled in the valley so deep that between September and March, the sun is continually hidden behind the abutting slopes. All the residents of this settlement must live in constant twilight and darkness for these long months. Yet soon this perennial torture will be but a dark memory. My invention is brilliant in its simplicity. Atop one of the nearby mountains, I shall install a system of mirrors to reflect the rays of the sun towards her manor. That's it. Haha, it was worth it. All those long nights spent at the Imperial Academy Library during my studies perfecting my skills in arithmetic and alchemy. I would like to test my discovery today, but Father keeps shouting that my contraption will only attract a few feeble-minded magpies to doo-doo all over our abode, or even worse, bring in a flock of harpies. But he's always got a problem with everything. I'll wait until he leaves for town, then set up my mirrors in a flash. Well, they certainly did attract the harpies. No master mirror to be found.
Move it!
I believe I could fly.
Come on now. Giddy up.
That's it, Roach.
Are you freaking serious? Was it that hard, Roach? Jesus. Be gone with you. Oh shit.
Ah! Oi! Why don't you all just get off my back?
Very interesting. She didn't even want to be with him, and he just wouldn't leave her alone. Wouldn't take no for an answer. Ugh. You know what? I'm not even gonna deal with that. Where chain dogs in russet rags, forced to stare into the manners of the rich and rot with jealousy. Jesus. Already beat that one? There's definitely more. That's for sure. Ugh. Alrighty. I think we are gonna stop it here for now. Yes, we are gonna stop it here for now. I didn't even realize I still had it on the info page. Alright, well, I appreciate the likes, the follows, and all the interest in the Witcher expansion, man. Really cannot wait until that shit comes out. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. So until then, good luck on the path. May the force be with you. I will be back in a little bit to be playing Cyberpunk 2077. So let's get to it. Until then, guys, thanks again.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars on, rend my heart open, then your love profess, a winding weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone, amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found. You flee, my dream come the morning, your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted stormy.